All right, the Tesla Model X on FSD, it's heading right, crosses the guideline, and keeps going straight. Check it out. It's even rolling into the bike lane. What's up with that? Why is it not moving on the green light right now? Maybe it's waiting for a left turn chance, but there's no traffic now anyway. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, whoa. Not moving on green, but taking off on yellow. That was tight. Oh man, super timely, super timely. Nice, nice. It spotted something small.
A dog. It picked up a little dog.
Yeah, it caught that little pup. Tesla's FSD has hit China, and after driving it myself, I gotta say, it's got huge potential, but some real lows too. No hype, no hate here. I've boiled it down to 4 pros and 4 cons for you all. Want the full scoop on how it performs? Let's dive into the video together, alright? So, we're behind the wheel of this Tesla Model X, just updated to FSD version 13.26. Testing it out in Beijing. We're hitting our go-to route, Xizhimen Overpass, tricky U-turns, crazy roundabouts, Beijing's narrow hutongs, and unmarked country roads, all to push this thing to its limits. First up, Challenge 1, the Nightmare Overpass during morning rush. Let's see how it handles Xizhimen. Truth is, by the time we got there, rush hour was pretty much wrapping up. Traffic's way lighter than usual. That makes dodging in and out of main and side roads a lot easier for the Tesla. Look at this. It's nailing the right lane switches to hit the ramp, holding steady in the lane, controlling speed, dodging bikes on the left, and handling oncoming cars, all super solid. But, hold up, you won't believe this. It's pulling a wild move. It just struts right into the bike lane while taking the overpass turn. Most Chinese systems we've tested before just nudge over the line a bit to make that turn. But Tesla? It's clueless about motorized lanes right now, so it treats the bike lane like it's fair game. That's a big issue, and it's not just bike lanes. It can't figure out bus lanes either, and sometimes it even crosses solid lines. Hey. It even executes a right turn in the right turn lane and then crosses the guidelines to go straight. This means that our 12 points for the whole day of testing were not enough to cover the deductions. Moreover, we encountered a traffic accident in the middle of the road. Tesla immediately recognized it and decisively executed a detour, successfully avoiding the accident and merging back into traffic. Challenge 2. High difficulty U-turns in the city. Next, let's go to our usual spot to test the U-turn performance. We set up the navigation and activated the system. Who would have thought Tesla would start acting up again? According to the navigation, we needed to keep left ahead to make a U-turn, and the navigation route was planned accordingly. But the system didn't follow the navigation route. It directly moved to the right lane, entered the far right lane, and was about to make a right turn. Isn't this too outrageous? To ensure consistency with the routes tested by previous models, we had it return to the original route. But the excitement wasn't over yet. After making a left turn onto the designated route, the navigation indicated that we should prepare for the next U-turn by moving to the left lane. However, the system again ignored the navigation plan and directly moved to the right, heading towards the entrance of a residential area. It seemed like it wanted to go in. Isn't this too stubborn? This is definitely not right. Actually, we encountered this issue of the system not following the navigation, not only during U-turns, but also on regular routes. At that time, we were driving on the main road of the second ring road according to the navigation. The navigation indicated that we should continue on the second ring road, but the system directly moved to the right, entering the ramp towards the airport expressway. It took the wrong route. You can see that the navigation was directing it to stay on the main road of the second ring road, but it went towards the airport expressway. And that's not all. While testing the U-turn function, we found that it occasionally had issues recognizing traffic lights. For example, when we were stopped in the left turn lane at an intersection without a dedicated left turn light, the vehicle should have made a normal left turn when the straight green light came on. But it didn't move on the green light. It started moving when the yellow light came on and completed the left turn just as the yellow light was ending. It didn't move on the green light, but moved on the yellow light. Whether it's a left turn or a right turn, it also waits for the green light to turn on before making the turn. This indeed results in a somewhat poor experience. Challenge 3. Dizzying roundabouts. Next, let's try the roundabout. You can see that after Tesla smoothly enters the roundabout, it doesn't panic at all, steadily driving in its lane. When faced with merging traffic, it not only yields courteously, but also preemptively changes lanes to the innermost lane to avoid the chaotic traffic. It even navigates the roundabout. It accurately recognized the traffic light and stopped at the first position to wait. Once the green light turned on, it started immediately and successfully navigated around the congested vehicles on the innermost lane, finally changing lanes to exit the roundabout. Tesla's performance in this complex roundabout is almost on par with the first-tier domestic vehicles using LiDAR. Tesla, relying solely on a vision-based solution with cameras, achieved this level of performance. Challenge 4. Navigating the narrow alleys of Beijing. Driving a Tesla in these alleys is understandably difficult. Unexpectedly, Tesla became hesitant and cautious after entering the alleys, requiring us to gently press the accelerator to prompt it to move forward. This cautious behavior is quite different from other LiDAR-equipped models we've tested, especially the lower-tier domestic models. We found that Tesla hesitated mainly because of the high pedestrian traffic in the alleys. The current version of Tesla's self-driving system is extremely cautious around pedestrians. Even on regular roads, we encountered situations where Tesla would yield to pedestrians from tens of meters away. This high level of pedestrian safety consideration, combined with almost no interaction with pedestrians, led to its cautious behavior in the alleys. However, when we pressed the accelerator to prompt it forward, Tesla's control over the left and right distances and its navigation around obstacles were very precise. It seems that the alleys pose a significant challenge for Tesla. The feeling was as if someone was helping you steer. In about 60% of the situations, we were prompting it forward with the accelerator. I wasn't even pressing the pedal, and it was moving forward. It doesn't really dare to go when someone is slowing down in front, but its control over the left and right distances is actually the fastest. Challenge 5. Unmarked complex intersecting small roads. Finally, let's try the intersecting small roads without road markings. You can see that Tesla can navigate these complex and chaotic small roads with precision, avoiding oncoming vehicles and decisively moving forward. When facing illegal parking, it can also perfectly navigate around and avoid it. When encountering slow-moving pedestrians and vehicles, it can accurately judge when to start bypassing based on whether there are oncoming cars. The best experience is with these large-angle turns. When facing continuous large-angle turns, Tesla's handling feels very smooth. It feels like a real person is driving, not just because it drives very compliantly on the right side of the road in curves, but most importantly, it always slows down before a turn to observe and then proceed. This makes the experience very comfortable for the passengers, without feeling tense or scared. Additionally, when facing intersections, it makes quite smooth turns. It will slow down to around 13 miles per hour, then observe the surroundings. If there are no cars, it will proceed normally. When approaching a bridge tunnel, it will also slow down first to check for safety before passing through. The overall experience is very impressive, like a seasoned driver with precise speed control. Wow, it stopped right here. We had to brake suddenly. The braking was a bit sudden. During our test, we even encountered a dog that suddenly ran out. The system accurately identified it and slowed down to avoid it. It recognized the dog. In the end, the Tesla completed the round trip on the country road perfectly without any manual intervention. Its performance and user experience can definitely place it in the top tier of self-driving technology. Wow, it smoothly passed the Shenzhen Bridge. Now we need to turn right into the parking lot. Wow, it did it by itself. Overall, the FSD capability on this Tesla Model X is truly, as I mentioned at the beginning, it has a high ceiling and a low floor. I have summarized 3 points from my experience. First, its basic capabilities are lacking. It struggles with recognizing traffic lights, bus lanes, non-motorized lanes, illegal lane changes, pedestrian interactions, and matching navigation recordings with the mount. These basic functions are not well adapted to domestic conditions, especially the road conditions here, leading to a less than satisfactory experience. Second, its future potential is terrifying. It performed impressively in complex scenarios like morning rush hour, roundabouts, and country roads. Often, its operations felt very much like those of an experienced driver, providing a comfortable and pleasant experience. This strong and weak contrast significantly lowers its overall feel during use. Based on Tesla's current capabilities, claiming it has reached the top tier of domestic self-driving technology might be an overstatement. However, it's undeniable that its performance on the first day in the domestic market is impressive, making it hard to imagine how strong it will become with continuous iterations. It will surely bring fierce competition to domestic self-driving technology. Third, the price is a major barrier. Tesla's high-end FSD package at 64,000 yuan is indeed not cheap. Whether it's worth training the FSD with your life is up to you to decide. For new car owners wanting to try it out, it might be worth a shot, but for most car owners, this price might still be unacceptable. As for the old car owners who have already paid, I would say, since you've been lab rats for so long, waiting a bit longer wouldn't hurt.